Hello, ladies. Oh, how's everybody doing? I forgot my drink in the other room, of course. It wouldn't be me if I didn't forget my drink. I'm home. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Janice. Hi, Gail. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna knock that over. Oh, oh, I can relax. I can relax now. Miss Wiener. Who? What? What are you sick with? Miss Wiener, did you check my message on Facebook? Hi, Amber. Hey, Carla. Hey, Tamar. Aw, she's got a cold. Man. Well, that's what airplanes do. I get a cold anytime I fly. That's just what happens, at least to me. Yeah, Carla. Arkansas makes me sick. That can happen. Made a mistake and we ran around and did some errands today. And hey, Elvis. And it was about 4 o'clock. We stopped at our little favorite place to get an ice cream, got an ice cream. And I don't know, it seemed the ice cream wiped me out and made me so sleepy. So now I'm sleepy. I'll wake up. Don't worry. I'll wake up. I'll wake up for you guys. It's the last thing I do. I have a pile of stuff. I will show you. Oh. Hey, Amber. Did I say hello to Amber? I think I did. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's all that sugar, it's kind of like whoop, whoop. The big fall. Because of course I couldn't just get an ice cream. We got a double sundae and my husband and I shared it. So now he's sleepy. Where did I use my phone anyway? Hold on. I gotta get everything because I just got in here. So I forgot to put my drink. Now I forgot where I put my phone in case Mr. Hubby calls. I know it's here. Got it. That wasn't my phone. It's not broke. Yes, Gail. I don't know what this husband of mine was thinking. I guess he missed me, so he wanted to have a party when I came home. He just ate a little bit. He ate a little bit. He's probably afraid to take his test his blood. Who knows what it'll be? Who knows knows what it'll be. Oh, it was so funny, you guys. Okay, so I get home and Roxy was outside on this ramp we have off of the porch. And I come in and she looks at me like she just saw me 5 minutes ago. Could not care less that I was gone. Oh no, Jennifer's sick. Oh, Benny did it. Oh my goodness. We got to blame somebody. So yeah, so I go in there and Roxy looks at me like, "Oh, oh, it's you again? Oh, okay." And then I go in the house and Buster was a little more lively. Buster was bouncing up and down on me and she's home, she's home. Hey, Pinky. Hey, I might fall asleep too, Pinky. So, move over and give me some room. Oh. So, yeah. So, like I've told you guys, I could go and never come back home. These dogs would not even know somebody was missing from the household. Hey, Lucy. They could not care less. Now, at 11:30 at night, their internal clock goes on, and they want me to give them their treat. They've kind of, for whatever reason, they want me to give them the treat. So that's about the only time I think they realize, well, where is she? Where is she? But, I got home mid-morning or like noontime. So, it wasn't 11:30 at night. So, Roxy didn't care. I'm over here reading. I said hello to Lucy, right? Did I say hi to Lucy midstream of my rant? I think so. If not, hi, Lucy. And yes, I have allergies. My whole nose is stuffed up. I had them up there too, so we've all got the same trees up there and down here, so that's probably what it is. I don't know. I didn't hear from Susan. So when I don't hear from Susan, she's usually on the phone with her mom. So I just wait. She's not here yet. So anyway, so I got up there. Let me see. I left on Friday and got up there probably about I'm trying to remember, probably around 1:30, and then went straight to the facility and unloaded all my stuff. Um, got organized and everything, and then a few people, a couple of other instructors showed up, so we started chit-chatting. I was going to go to the hotel because some of the ladies were at the hotel and they were going to do a little crafting on the side before we came in at 5:30, but everything was just, once we talked and everything, then there really wasn't time to run over there and do anything and run back. So I just stayed, and then slowly everybody started showing up. um, I think around 4:30 or so, Shannon and her crew showed up because they had already set up all their stuff. And then the actual event started like about, I think 5:30, 5:30, I forget now. And then everybody started showing up. So that was cool. And then we had the tie-dyeing. Um, Tie-dyeing was the first one on Saturday. And Oh my gosh, those shirts all came out gorgeous. Because they did all the tie dyeing there with, showed the students how to do it. She had oodles of colors of dyes. And yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, Chuck was there before you. Oh, Chuck was not going to be late. And so she had two assistants. One was her son and a friend, and they helped the different ones decide on what design they wanted on their shirt, and then some nice color combinations, and then everything had to be bagged and taken back to her place, and she laundered them and dried them and then put them back in their, the right bags, and then brought them back the next day. So the anticipation, they had to wait more than 24 hours to see what their shirt was going to look like. But let me tell you, they were so cool. And the dyes that, the way she mixes them, they were so intense. And she was not skimpy on the dye. She kept saying, put more, put more, put more. And they were all really beautiful. The design, the color, everything. And even the shirt felt really soft. She told us what brand it was. I already forget what it was, but the quality of the t-shirt was really, really nice. It wasn't a cheapy regular old t-shirt. And then, so that was Saturday. So then Saturday afternoon, it was me. So I did my class, and I think everybody got theirs done. That was a goal this year, to make sure that there was enough time to get whatever project we had done, instead of, you know, a half-baked project and then having to take it home. Because you know how it is, ladies, if we take it home, we're not going to finish it, right? Because we have 100 other projects that we have not finished. So we really wanted them to be able to finish it there at the retreat. So then Sunday, um, in the morning, we made a book. Leisha taught that. She's really, really good. She's, we say we make books. Compared to her, we do not make books. We just make junk journals. She makes, she's a restorer. So, people bring their heirlooms, like their Bibles, or, you know, family books that are treasured. And she literally rebinds those. So she knows what she's doing. Oh, I know, Adria. That was so cool. A cocaine bear. Okay, I don't even know what that is. What is a cocaine bear? I'm showing my ignorance, I guess, or my age, one of the two. Oh, movie. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. See, I am so limited. I am so limited. Yeah, it was so cool because, you'd see the front, and you would think, because they're flat and touching each other, that when, the back would be very, very similar to the front. No, they're nothing the same. You would not believe that the front belonged to the back. Oh, okay. Okay, Terry. I completely missed that one. That's for sure. But yeah, they were really, really pretty, real pretty. And then in the afternoon, Stacy taught mixed media, and she had a wood cradle panel, and did a collage on that. First, they made papers, painty papers, to do the collaging, and she had some foamy stuff and made stamps like um, out to stamp with cardboard. That was cool. So they made a lot of different things. It was nice. It was nice. So I'm going to show you some samples. Now, I don't have a shirt. I didn't make a shirt because it was the very first one, and we were still kind of hovering and organizing and making sure things were going smoothly. So I didn't feel comfortable sitting down and doing a project. We were on the move. So I did not do a shirt, which I regret now because those shirts were so cool. And so okay, in here, this was a gift. Different ones made things, so we all came home with a little something. Donna made these. She was one of the co-hosts with Shannon. And then the lady that does the books, she brought in a bunch of her scraps. A bunch of her scraps because she does a lot of leather work. So as if I didn't have enough leather. But I did get some of the pieces that were colored because I had enough natural leather here to last me a lifetime. Hey, Roseanne. And so, I don't know if you can tell, this is like a grayish, but that looks like almost like a green. I liked how that looked. And this might look like, I don't know what color it looks like, but this is like a mustard yellow. I thought that was so cool. I'll do something with it. And then a turquoise and a deep, deep red. And then this one was really, really strange. But of course, it was just strange enough for me to like it. And some more of the turquoise, some blue, and some more of that strange one. I really like that. Some more of the mustardy kind of color. She had 3 big giant bins. I mean, giant. And you just take what you want. Fortunately, everybody wanted the natural colors, so all these dyed colors stayed, which I go, woohoo, thank you. Thank you very much. Not going to complain. So if you see these in my next journals, you'll know where they came from. And then she has beautiful, beautiful papers that she puts, inside her journals. You know, on the inside of the covers. And so she had lots of scraps, but I really, really like these. So I grabbed those. And then she had this, this is so cute. But it kind of glued somehow on top of each other. But this is supposed to look like a little, oops, let me see if I can undo that. A little cowhide. Its little tail is kind of stuck up there. Oh, okay, there we go. Look how cute. Ah, I thought that was adorable. Okay, so that was some of my stuff that I scavenged out of the take whatever you want bin of the leather. Now again, this is from Leisha. And here is the journal that the name of her company is Little Mountain Bindery. If you want to look her up, I know she has a website. I'm not sure if she's on Etsy or not, but anyway, that's who she is. All right, so when she showed this, I wasn't really sure how you were going to make this. She made this out of craft tex, so it's really, really sturdy, and it's got 7 signatures, and I think 4 pages. Yeah, 4 pages each signature. And so she was really teaching, and now I went blank. Adrienne, do you remember what the name of this binding is? I can't remember. I went blank. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, so let's see. I don't know if I can explain this. So this, and this, and the front is one piece, and then this, and the back is one piece. Hold on 1 second. I think I've got. Do I have it? Where do I have it? Where do I have that? Oh dear, where did I put it? Rosemary. I have the pattern. She said I can make some kits for it. So one of these soon, because I'll forget how to make it. So that's the pattern. So, ladies, me and my dyslexia, I just get I get cold sweats trying to figure this out. So if you cut along the line, you end up with the front and the back. Okay? That's the best I can explain it to you right now. So this is the pattern for the front and the back. And then, you sew in your, this is how many stitches you have. And then in between each one, you do a kettle stitch. But while you're doing the stitching, none of these flaps are down. They're just floating. And then after you've done all the stitching, then that's when these are folded over and glued down. That's about all I remember. I'm going to have to make one like super, super soon, or else I'll totally forget how to put this thing together. We really didn't have time to glue or decorate inside. I guess you could just paint it because it is, the craft tex, so it can handle anything. And that's that. So, me, I'll probably end up using it like a glue book of some kind. But she had such cool papers to choose from, so of course I had to get 100% peacock stuff going on. A square jigsaw. Okay, well, that does not sound familiar. She had another name for it, but that might be the correct name. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh. So yeah, so we'll do that in the future. And then Stacy, she's a mixed media artist. And so by then I was pooped because that was Sunday afternoon. I decided to play. And what we did is she encouraged us to make painty paper, painty papers. And then we had some of the foam to make some stamps. So she wanted us to make some papers that we could eventually put on our doodad here. And that was leftover stuff. So these were some of the painty papers I made with my stamps. Of course, I kept all the little pieces parts. I made a big sheet of this, but I ended up using most of it on my I keep wanting to grab that, and that's just a mark on my paper. So that's those. And then, so what I ended up doing, I started off doing sort of like a landscape, and then I go, but hey, wait a minute, because I used all of these for my sunset, and I used my greenery for the foreground or the mountains or the whatever. And then I said, wait a minute, I got to put my flowers in there somewhere. So I just stuck 3 of my little flowers. And then there wasn't any more time left. So I have to play around with it. And I didn't get to put any marks on it. I didn't get to, scribble on it. I didn't get to do anything to it. So it's one of those that aren't done. No, Popo's not here. I'm not sure what happened. I think she's probably with her mom, I'm guessing. Oh. So anyway, so that's what I did. So then, okay, so all of you already know about Chuck. All of you know Chuck. And he handmade all of these journals, and he brought them, and he gave everybody a handmade journal of his. So what he did is all of them were Reader's Digest books that he cut up and reused the spine, and used he said the first page if he could to each book. And of course we had him sign them. Hello. And they're really beautifully made because they lay perfectly flat. And a beautiful binding. So that was a beautiful gift. And then, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, then she had a bunch of her papers there. Alicia did. So here are some of the scraps of her beautiful papers that she uses in her handbound books. Oopsie. handmade. Well, all the papers are handmade, but you know what I mean. Hand marbled. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. And then Donna, she had the rubber stuff for stamps, so she gave a chunk of that away to whoever wanted some. Oopsie. And then I got some cool stuff from Adria. She made these washi tapes for everybody. She got real washi, put it down, and then put them on her jelly plate to give them new life. To give them new life. And then she got me some Asian goodies. So I came home with just about as much as I took off with. You are not going to come home empty-handed when you go there. At all. Ooh, I have a big one of those. It's in one of my glue books. Which glue book do I have that in? I don't remember. But I know I have it. Ooh, cool. Yeah, a big one of these. It's even bigger. But the color is like that. So I had lots of fun, and I was lots and lots exhausted. Oh, hold the phone, everybody. Something monumentous happened on Sunday. I got to have some drinks with some friends. I had two. Count them. I had two drinks. I'm so excited. It's been 5 years since I had a drink. At least. Oh, I want another weekend just to have another drink. Woohoo. It was all Adria's fault. She wanted, oh, look at those colors. Look at those colors, people. Oh, I love, isn't that, what is it about those colors? I'm not sure, but there is just something, I don't know, something very unique about those colors to me. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, more. Did I take pictures of what Rastafarians? What are we talking about? Uh-oh, what are we talking about, Lucy? Did I miss something? Yeah, Auntie saw me with 2 drinks down the hatch. Okay, am I missing something with the Rastafarians? Clue me in. You know I'm slow. You know I'm slow. Oh, and then this time, we had food catered in, because before you would go out, you know, and that would take time, and you'd probably be exhausted, even though the weather was perfect. Perfect. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot about that, Lucy. Oh, I forgot. How did I forget that? Duh, I'm still tired. Hi, Joyce. Oh, and then we have problems with a section of our floor part that we'd already repaired. We should have gone further on our floor in the bathroom, and it's getting kind of dippy. So you cannot find, I mean, it's horrible. You cannot find people that will even just come and give you a bid and lie to you or something like, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, and then never show up. You can't even get that much. So we thinking we're gonna have to do it, which it's a little it's a little more entailed, a little more detailed. So we've got to get that done before we can't bend over and nail anymore. So we got to get that done. Woo, get away, get away, get away. So just another headache. Something just to put pressure on you until you actually get it done. Kit Kat. Where was this magazine from? This is a cool magazine. Tapas. Huh. I like it. Or is that a book? It must be a magazine. It's by the month. Very cool. She's without a tapa. She's topless. She's tapaless. There you go. New word. Tapaless. The guy came and checked around as way to replace it. It's been a week and he hasn't bought this. Oh my God. See? See? It's like either they don't want to make any money or they don't have enough workers and they wouldn't be able to do the job anyway for several months. It's just crazy. Hey, Sherry. How are you doing, girl? So I think that's about. Oh, and then they had a humongous table in another room, just filled with stuff that Shannon and the other students, at the very least, maybe not all the students. I mean, not students, the instructors, or maybe it was just Shannon and Donna stuff. I'm not sure. I didn't ask. But anyway, it was like 3 of those big long utility tables full to the brim of craft stuff, papers and magazines and stuff. So I got a couple of things from there because I really didn't need anything. But there's sometimes you find things that you didn't know you needed, like this cool stamp. I was shocked when I first went to the table. There was a couple of things I spotted, but I didn't want to get anything. I felt bad. No, this is for this, for all the gals coming in, making all the effort to get here. And then by Sunday I went there and these were still there. I said, forget you people. I'm grabbing it. Oh. So I grabbed that. And this lady, I'm not sure. She looks Asian to me, but until I actually stamp her, I won't know if she is or if she's that like Art Nouveau type look. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to say she's a geisha. I don't care what she stamps out as. I really don't care. Bye, Lucy. And then this one does look like an Asian scene. I don't know, like I say, I'll figure it out once I stamp it. So I grabbed those. So I enjoyed that. And then after I got that later on, this was still there. And it's I don't know if it's tape or stamps. Let me open it up. But I just know it had a bunch of Asian writing on it. So I had to grab that too. What did you guys? Oh, that's it right there. Okay, hello. Oh, it's money. Asian money, but it's a stamp. I mean tape, not a stamp. Tape. Hello. So, Auntie or Adria, if you want to come on and share your experience, I'll give you the link. If you just want to chit chat, you don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. My camera doesn't aim that way, so it doesn't make any difference. Let me know, and you can come on in. Oh, and this is another gift, handmade. Whoopsie. Well, you can't see it, can you? Can't see it, can you, with all the handmade beads, handmade tassel. Oh, she's... Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. No problem. And then, what's this? Oh, this was the information for the tie-dyeing. So she does a lot as far as the prep work. She does pretty much what I do with my natural dyeing. She washes everything in the soda ash, and she washes it 2 times, and so it'd be receptive for the dye. So all of that she did, obviously. She did all that work ahead of time too. So it was all ready for them just to do their design. And so this is interesting because, well, I have never ever done tie dyeing, but it says that once you put the dye on the garment, it has to cure overnight. And it says it cures best at 70 degrees and above. And then I've seen a lot of people, the direction is that you wrap it up in plastic during that curing time. But she says she does it open air on some newspaper. So she doesn't do it like everybody else. And then when she washes the garment afterwards, she uses Dawn soap to get everything out. And she also did some socks for some people. Chuck got some cool socks. And then she explained how to do the ice dyeing. They didn't do that because time wouldn't permit to do that. But she explained how that was done. And she talked about the reverse dyeing. And then the total immersion. Because the way she did the tie dyeing was all of the dye was, in containers. And then they just squirted the dye. And that way they could direct it where they, what color went into what area. And they have a shop there just about 2 blocks away from where we had the classes. So after they did this, the students, if they wanted to, they could go over to his shop and see what she had there. If anybody wanted to purchase anything, or just look to see the kind of stuff that she had. And that's pretty much it. She gets most of her dyes, through Dharma. Almost everybody does, right? And that was about it. And she likes to peruse around the tie-dye Facebook group. She says there's quite a few good ones out there. You can always get new information, or maybe a different slant, of of how to do something, or a new technique. So it was all very, very, very informative. Carla does not like to do ice dyeing. It's messy. Oh. Yeah, they did the mandala. The ones that chose that, those are the ones that had the coolest, very distinct fronts and back. I mean, you wouldn't even think it was the same shirt. And that's the ones that did the mandala. It is. It's all kinds of rubber bands. That one that Chuck did on his socks, he had a rubber band probably every half inch. I mean, I don't even know how many rubber bands he had on that one sock, because they were long socks, like to the knee types. Oh my, okay. Okay, I have to preface this. Okay, so Amy said that anytime she comes, and it just happens when she comes, that I show the doll. Oh, Amy made those, maybe, and it's always the doll. And that I never say anything else about her. Well, then I was thinking about it. I thought to myself, you know what? I don't know anything else about Amy. I don't know what she does for a living. I don't know what her favorite food is. I don't know what her favorite color is. I don't know what kind of car she rides. I don't know anything about her. So when I talk about her, I talk about the only thing I really know about her is that she sculpts beautifully. So, Amy, if you're watching, tough beans, you haven't shared nothing with me. So, how can I say anything else about you? It's all your fault, not mine. Right? Okay, I have her over here. Okay. So I don't want to hear nothing until you share something with me that lets me see you as a full person instead of just an artist, okay? Oh, first of all, she says, now don't be offended. This is a caricature. Well, I know that already, but she wanted to make sure. Okay, so this is me. I love the shoes. Now, I wanted to know where the scarf comes in. I know it's a caricature, but I I don't understand the scarf, but I can go with everything else. Well, she did miss the little spots on my hand. That's okay. Is that Elvis? Oh, a Frida scarf. Maybe. I can live with that. I can live with that. But look at that. She even got the little spot of hair right here that doesn't always lay down like it should. But she didn't know that. And look at the soles of the shoes. How cute. Anyway, and oh, maybe it's because she knows I like black and white, huh? I'll go with that. She went for the look, the black and white look. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Amy, I hope that you will share a little more with me next time we meet next year so I can say more stuff about you besides the fact that you make these beautiful clay objects. Okay? It's on you now. Yeah, I do. I got expensive shoes. I do know she's a mommy to a new puppy. That I do know. Benny. Benny's the one that got Adria sick. Oh, let me take a drink. Oh, so thirsty, guys. So thirsty. So anyway, so that in a nutshell is a recap of this weekend. And I can't show them because I don't have them. But I also had 2 drinks. So I'm so happy about that. I got it out of my system. I'm not waiting another 5 years, so that's all I can say. Not waiting another 5 years. Oh, jeez. And let me fold these up. And so I have some extra painty papers. I like how these came out, actually. Now, there's this lady. Oh, man, you know me and names. She's she's a YouTube lady. And she does watercolor. And her name is something Love. I can't right now. Her name escapes. Denise. Her name is Denise Love. Wait, what's going on? I'm looking at Amy. Oh yeah, this is a different Amy, you guys. This is not paper dyeing Amy. Not paper dyeing Amy. This is an Amy. I met Amy. Oh my gosh, let me think. Okay, so when Shannon and I first hooked up, how many years ago was that? When we hooked up here. Not online, but real for life. I mean, real life. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. Maybe Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe 9 years, 10 years. I honestly don't know. But Shannon and I did a 1 day, like a test run of doing a class together, and we did it up there, a little bit north of Fayetteville, up in Rogers. And she put it out there, and she put it on her Facebook, and um, Amy was one of the ones that came. So I met her way back when, maybe 9 years ago or so. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing the time. So it's been a minute. And I still don't know. See, okay, this is the problem. I'm really shy about asking people questions because you don't know how much they want to share. And so I'm kind of sort of the belief that if they share with you, they're going to share with you what they want to share. But then I realize, on the other hand, there's people that are just shy or modest, and they just really don't say all that, boo about themselves. And so it's that fine line, are you going to be nosy? Is that person going to think you're nosy? Or are they going to think you're just not interested because you never ask them anything? It's like, oh, you're never going to know. You could win or lose either way. So I'm just going to interrogate her next time. That's all. And let her get huffy. And then I'll say, hey, okay, then fine. I'm just going to tell everybody that you're, just a sculptor. And I don't want to hear anything else. Okay, back to Denise Love. Okay, so, yeah, she doesn't. I haven't seen her on YouTube at all. Um, just Amy. I haven't seen her on there. Okay, so Denise Love. I like watching her. Now, she's a watercolorist for the most part. Well, I shouldn't say that. She goes back and forth. She goes on kind of like a little tangent, doing one form of art, and then she'll move over and then do another form. But what I really appreciate about her is that right now she's doing these, I call them sample pages, where she picks just three colors. Three colors? Oh dear, I got to go back and see. I can't remember now if it's two colors or three colors, and then black and white. And then she just does her color mixing, which I'm not very good at that. So it really fascinates me. It's probably very simplistic for people that know what they're doing, but she'll get just those two or three colors, and then she'll do a whole page of swatches, and she's got oodles of colors. Now, I know in theory that that's what people do. Hi, Sherry. I know in theory that's color theory, right? But I just don't do that. So because I don't do it, when I watch her, I just like, she makes it look so simple, but I'm still intimidated by the whole thing. So I would like to do that. I'd like to like discipline myself and try and do that. But like I say, for some reason, it just intimidates me. I don't know why it should. I'm sitting here alone in a room, you know. Oh, I know. I shouldn't say we're all so silly. I'm so silly. I am so silly. But anyway, I really enjoy watching her. And so when we were doing these, because she on when she was doing other stuff, she was encouraging, okay, if you don't know what to do or how to work things, then do a whole bunch of stuff with just the same three colors. So I was thinking about her when I did these, because I just picked three colors. It was what? Blue, yellow, in the orange, I think. I guess so. And then the rest are mixed. The rest are mixed together either with the white. Yeah, I didn't mix anything with black, I don't think. Or maybe I added some black to that. Anyway, so I tried that. And hello, it works because now everything kind of sort of can go together because I only use those 3 colors. So maybe this has gotten me over my block. I don't know. Diane Anton. I don't know her, I don't think. Oh, I have to check her out. Huh. But anyway, so that's why I bring that up, because when I was looking at the colors, I remembered, oh yeah, that's what I did. And you know, that's the colors that came out from those 3 colors. So that was kind of fun. It kind of took the intimidation, to a lower level. Oh, we're past the hay. Did you guys already do the hay? Did you do it without me? I hope so. I'm not used to doing it on my own. Come on, guys. Do it all over again. Humor me. Humor me. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. So this got me thinking. That's a dangerous part. It gets me thinking. Now, I wouldn't want it to be very big because I think it's sort of, I don't know, it's not as enjoyable when everybody's talking over each other. But I thought it'd be really cool. We could get a definite date, and it might be several dates with different groups of you ladies so that we can keep it super small. If we did, I'm trying to think how many. Well, you guys let me know. You guys let me know about what you think about how many. But if we did a private live amongst us and had like a little play date with each other that kind of simulated what we did over the weekend, but in a small little way so that you could still have the camaraderie, be able to talk with each other live and do a small project together, or work on something that you've already been working on, and maybe you just want to bring it in and do something. I don't know how many of you would like to do that. How we could come to a day and a time that would be good for at least like 4 people each time. That's what I need to know. First of all, if there's interest, and if there's interest, is it better in the evening or in the day? Because I'm very flexible, because this is my job. This is what I do. So, unless, we have an emergency, I'm available a lot, So, yeah, so I basically just need to know times. Let me get a piece of paper. And this isn't written in stone. We're just brainstorming right now. About days and time. Oopsie dipsy. Okay. Okay, bye, Auntie. You're in. I don't know when you're in. Did you give me a time? Did she give a time up there somewhere? Well, I know she works days, so it has to be an evening. Okay, so make that evening, day. Okay, so we have for sure. Okay, so we got 2. Do I have 2? 2 for, let me look up again. Let me know, guys. It just might be Auntie and Miss Weenie and me. Well, that was easy. It's just going to be 3 of us. That didn't take a lot of forethought. Let me see. Let me look up there. Allie's flexible. Okay, we have 1 flex. 1 flex. We'll just stick her in wherever we decide to do it. That'll work. Yeah, I thought that would be kind of cool if we did that. Just to chill out and play, basically, right? Okay, let me put this back where it's supposed to go. It'll get all messed up. Then I'll find its permanent home later. Let's see. So what else have I done? Probably really nothing since, I mean, except for all that, of course. But, I mean, to share with you that I've done since we last spoke. I think I got a couple of more. Yeah, Allie. Okay, that'd be great. Yeah. I got a couple. Did I get a couple more in here or not? Oh, yeah. I put in just a couple more. That's just a background. I'll have to put something else in there because it's a little, woohoo, a little plain. And then that's one that we did together. I can't remember if that was with stamps or with, I don't remember how we did that. If it was a stencil or stamps. Poor Janice lost her hay. Yeah, Susan does it so well. We're totally dependent on Susan. Well, we had 3 lurkers there. Stamp from Jilly. Yeah, yeah. But I don't recognize the stamp. That's why I was wondering what was this. I don't even, I mean, it looks like a stamp on the jelly plate, but I don't recognize the stamp. Isn't that weird? I usually recognize all my stuff. Who knows? Who knows? I think that's it. Yeah, because everything else was full. Yeah. Oh, Miss Brenda, she's lurking. Yay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so uh-oh, hold on. What was that just popped up on me? Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. One moment, please. Where did that go? I hate when things pop up on your computer and then you can't find them. Like, okay, where did that go? All I saw was sorry, I won't, and I don't know what it said. I don't know where it was. Okay, well, sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen those those what do you call it? those figure dolls on Facebook that show up what you're supposed to be looking like. Have you guys seen a lot of those? Have they come up on your feed? Oh yeah, she said she wouldn't be here, right? Oh gosh. I even forgot about that. She wasn't going to be here at all. I told you it had to do with your mom. I just couldn't remember what. Good, Sherry. See, what would we do without you? Yeah. So have you guys seen those AI dolls that show up on Facebook and it's supposed to be you? Well, one came up saying it was me, and she was a Hawaiian lady. She was Hawaiian, and she had Hawaiian food and all this crazy stuff. I thought, how did they come up with that? Because I don't think it's because they're going about things that you've posted, right? I don't think I've ever posted anything about that. I mean, and if I did, it had to be like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. So I don't know how they come up with who you are. Now I can see if they came up with, scrapbooks or fabric with dye colors on it. That stuff I post all the time. When we had the caboodle kits and all that, but I don't know how it came up with Hawaiian stuff. That really threw me through for a loop there. Like, what? Okay. So what are we gonna do? Oh, I forgot I got these too. Auntie brought them and she let me take them home. So I have some new sprays. I think they were brand new because they're full. So I got 2 new sprays from Auntie. And then, oh, yeah, also on that table, whoops, was these things. Oh, I guess it was from some kind of belt. But this would look really super cool on probably a book cover or something. That's what I think. Okay, so we have a little while. What should we do, guys? What shall we do? Your call. Let me see. What do I have here? Let me see. I know I have papers. I know I have papers. Oh. Oh. Roseanne, yes, what? What color are those sprays? This one is antique linen. And that's, of course, the distress one. Dilution. What is this? Is that the name? Rose quartz. I guess that's the name. Yep, it's a pinky. A pinky and an antique linen. What was the question? Oh, practice my which book binding? The new one? Well, it is. I have to cut the pattern. I have to do this and that. By the time I get it all cut out, time is over. You know what I mean, Chili Bean? I could probably cut out the stuff. No! Allie, you trying to drive me cuckoo? No way, Jose. Okay. So I remember way back when I had mentioned I wanted to do. I'll just we'll just do show and tell. Because you guys may want to go buy these. Remember, yay, Shannon! You got to come and save me. I showed him all the stuff. I showed him all the stuff. And Popo's not here to help me. She's out looking for eggs, the boiled kind, with her mommy. She did. No, I didn't buy the pre-cut pages. No, no, I didn't. I didn't even know she had any. Shannon has my sweatshirt. She's gonna bring it to me. She's so sweet. So Shannon, are you gonna be up here during lunchtime? Can we do lunch? Or is it a wham bam thank you ma'am Fort Smith I'm here I'm gone kind of day? I know I'm popo-less. I am popo-less. Do you guys remember when I told you I wanted to do it? Now I forgot the name of it. Hold on. Let me look over here because you know I do forget everything. What is that called? Because I always say the word wrong. So I need to say the word properly. Phonology, not phrenology. Phonology, right? That's the proper way, right? Okay, you can do the quickie. Not phrenology, but phonology, right? Right, guys? Okay, so I mentioned that. Um, I'll remember when I did it. It was in the fall because I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool when the new year comes around that I wanted to do that? Well, it was a noble, thought. It obviously never happened. But then I punched it in on digitals, and two people had something that's kind of cool. Oh, now I got to look that up because I didn't write it down. It wasn't my intention wasn't to share today, but I figure with that being, no idea what I'm going to do and being popo-less, um, I'll share today. Let me get the name because I'll see who I bought it from, and then I'll share. Okay, come on, Rosemary. Come on, come on. Okay, so this one was from, whoopsie, purchases. Purchases. So this is from, okay, here we go. Can you see that? Oh, let me scoot over. Digital fit. And then love. Okay. Digital Fit is one company, and then the other one is Love Junk Journals. Okay. So let me show you. Anyway, so I punched in that phonology and oopsie, which one does that go to? Uh-oh. Hold on. I think that goes over there. That the last one? Oh, I know I should have separated them. I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Now you guys remember what that looked like, right? It's the round circle thingamajigger that has to do with all the seasons. Oh dear, now I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. I don't want to mislead you. Let me pull this up. Let me get my let me get the one that's from okay. Oh shoot. Don't tell me I got these confused. I think I do. Sorry guys. Okay, so anyway. Oh gosh. You expect nothing less from me. If I was organized, you'd wonder what drugs I started taking. All right, so this one right now, it's got 22 pages and it's on sale right now and it's $1.68. Let me repeat myself. $1.68 for 22 pages, okay? Now, the one from Love Junk Journals, there was 3 different ones. They're on sale. I got all 3. And it doesn't show the individual prices there right now where my purchases are. But for 3 sets, it was $8. Okay. 3 sets. And it just says phonology set 1, set 2, set 3. No, set 1, set 2, and add on. It's the only 3 that's there. And then with the digital fit, there's just the one phonology. So it's easy to find. It's called Phonology Papers. Okay, so now let me show you. And maybe I can get this straightened out. Oh, okay. Hello. This might make it easy. Because the Love Junk Journals, if you don't know, that's Tracy Fox. She's got, she's got a different name. And she has hers down here. Okay, so these, for sure, the ones with her name, these are the ones that are here. The Love Junk Journals. These are these. Look how cool these are. Right? I'm just imagining all the stuff I'm going to do with these. And here I was going to attempt, remember, I was going to attempt this from scratch. Yeah, right. Like I've got the time for that. So see, this is all done for you. And now you just have to make something unusual and different to really make it stand out. Okay, so these are large tags. As you can tell, I printed everything. I wanted to see what it looked like. Now these, the tags and these so far, I've done all these on cardstock because I already kind of sort of had in mind what I wanted to do. And I don't know which came out of which. Oh, well, this says build a planner. Well, you'll see when you look on her site. You'll see if there's a particular one you want or if you want to get them all. And these are pockets. Here's to fold and create a pocket. Oops. This is still cardstock here. Okay, now I have to stop because I don't know if this is hers or the other one. Let me go through this real quick here. Oh boy. Okay, let me make this easy for myself. Okay, I know for sure that this is from the digital fit. That one, because I have it right in front of me. So basically, like if you're on a budget, who isn't, or you don't know if this is going to appeal to you once you get it, I think, under $2, you're going to get enough to get a feel for it and know if you want to play with it. So everything that I showed you on this pile is Tracy Fox. Right now, I'm showing you the digital fit. And you can almost see the difference in the quality and this is more fluid and hers is more precise, which I like both, to tell you the truth. Now these two, I'm not sure. Let me find out for sure before I put it on one side or the other. Because I don't know. It seems pretty crisp looking, so I'm not sure. Oh, it is to this one. Okay. Okay, so the rest of these, and honestly, you can see the difference. The rest of these are going to be to Tracy's Love Junk Journals. Some of them. I'm not going to say all of them yet, but these for sure. So these do not come with the cheapy ones. These are Tracy's. Now, are these still Tracy? Hold on. Yep, I think these are all Tracy's. Yeah, you can tell. These are Tracy's. And there you go. So, hit and miss. I might have had a few. I don't know. Anyway, but you get the idea. But if you go to either one and you scan through them, you'll see what's there. But this kind of gives you an idea, kind of sort of an idea. But like I say, even if you just get the digital fit one, you can make a really, really interesting journal with these. So if it interests you at all, I would really suggest getting it. And I think, if you did a format, because I was really looking at these and trying to see what to do with it. I think if you reduce some of these down to half, and you did a journal sort of the way that we did the what was that? The medieval one, where we have all these flip-flop thingamajiggers all over the place. And then that would really highlight some of these. You could fold some in half. You could even fold these in a quarter and just glue down 1/4, and then you could open them up and have some really cool stuff on the back when they're folded down. I don't know. In my mind, I just think it would really look pretty. Yeah, I think it would look super cool. Because there's so many, when you open up those different pages, there's so many reveals, and I think that all of these would really make really pretty reveals when you open it up, you know what I mean, chili beans. Now some of these lighter ones, I would use all these, but this just seems so a little light compared to the intensity of the other ones. But that just gives a variation. And then it would look really cool if you could print this, like if your printer can print like on mixed media paper. I know some can and some can't. Um, I would put on top of that, some watercolor very similar to it, so it would look like you did it, make it look very authentic. Just pop some. And if you didn't, even if you just put water on there, it would kind of spread the ink maybe and make like a watermark, and it would look like it was hand done. Just some ideas. Just some ideas that are floating around in my head. I could see cutting these little arches and putting them somewhere else on some of the pages. You could cut those completely out, those circles. Yes, if you drop some water on those other ones, it would probably bleed a little bit like it is right there. Oh, transparencies. Yeah. That would be really cool. Anyway, so I got all excited when I saw these, and I was like, I'm going to share with you guys. I mean, we like the same stuff for the most part. And what look really cool, guys, is on some of these that we cut out. If we did do this, shrunk it down 50%, then you'd have something a little smaller than that circle right there. And on some of the pages, because it's small enough, all you have to do is, put a brad in there and sit it on top of maybe one of these, just to give it more of an accent than what's there. And they could, twirl. You can make it all very interactive. Put him behind there on a thing and he could twirl around. Oh. Anyway, I think we could have fun with these. Especially since I've already got them all printed out, I better use them. Oh. Gail, you missed all these beautiful papers. Do you buy digis? Do you buy digis or not? We're gonna do some phrenology. Phenology. I have to pronunciate it so it comes out correctly. Let's see. Oh, that's right, Janice. Oh, okay. I understand, Gail. Paper is not for everybody. But if you were, these are pretty cool. That's all I can say. So I think, in the coming, bug me if I don't do it, because I've got it all printed out already. But yeah, I think I'll enjoy doing something with it. Because okay, so those that I said to make it half the size, they would end up being about this size right here. And you can see how that would work. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. I'm seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it, people. Okay, so that's that plan. Keep my fire to the feet. Make sure I get that done. And I'm pretty sure I got the right ones in the right one. Yeah, you can see the difference in the art. They're both pretty in their own way. All right, so that's the plan for that. What else? Ouch, my back. I'm still sore. I'm still sore. There's the names in case you want to do those. Let's see what else. Oh, chiropractor. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of reworking my little garden here between the house and my studio. Um, I really hesitate to plant anything because it's really nice right now, but as soon as that heat comes, it just shrivels everything up. And I hate wasting all that money, and then halfway through the summer, I just give up and go forget it because I have to water like 3 times a day. It gets very, very hot here. And after we got the gum trees out of there, there's absolutely no shade where the plants are. So that sort of messed that up. So really the only place I can put um, shade plants are right against the studio here, which between other things that are already there, I have a very limited space to plant anything, any perennial, annuals. So I'll have to see what I end up doing, but I just don't know. Ow, ow, ow. A massage chair. That's what the ladies want. They want a they want a masseuse. I think that was Miss Weenie's idea, actually. I think to have a masseuse there for the weekend. What the heck is that? It wasn't you? Somebody said it. I thought it was you. It sounds like something you would say. Every massage I've ever had hurts. When people say it massage, I don't get warm, fuzzy feelings. Oh, I bet, Sherry. Sherry needs a full body one. Oh, okay. Yep, I learn something new all the time. Brenda. Yeah, somebody I better not, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing. If you're listening, Shannon, I'm not gonna say nothing. I was gonna say something, but I'm not. I'll just sing the burial song. Oh, bring it to me. Bring it to me. I'll let it live. Shannon, I'll let it live. Bring it to me. Inside death joke. Inside death joke. Well, ladies, I really don't have anything else to share with you. And I am, I'm still kind of pooped, especially since I can't breathe from my allergy. It's like, oh, I can't breathe. So I think I'm going to let you guys go early so I can go put my head under some vapor or something so I can try and actually breathe. Oh, you know how it goes. So thank you for coming, ladies, and keeping me company as usual and listening to me ramble about the weekend and showing you digitals. I'm sure that was all very thrilling for you guys. And hopefully I will be better prepared tomorrow. Oh no, go eat. Janice. Crazy girl, go eat. All right, I hope you feel better. I hope everybody, all of you feel better. Yeah. Take care, you guys. And thanks again. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.